Hey y'all, I'm here at the garden and I have to let you know something. I have news. Look at the tulips. I did a whole row of tulips. And some beautiful flowers over here. More tulip. It's raining and I just need to share that today is my last day at this garden. Tomorrow, rather, April the 1st. April the 1st is my last day at this garden. It is my last day because it's starting to rain hard, a little harder. It never rains hard here in San Diego, but it is coming down a little bit. It's coming down a little bit. Anyway, y'all, I'm just showing you where I have been hanging out for the past year. All those seedlings are being created for new food. That's the shed. My direction is like, that's the shed. No, that's the shed. And yeah. So, it's my last day tomorrow. Well, I guess all good things have to come to an end. It's my last day because the Lord told me it's my last day. Told me what the Lord told me, and I'm about to go in my car too because it's raining, but I wanted to. Oh, look how pretty this poppy is. Isn't that a pretty poppy? Also known as anemones. But all these beds I managed. You see them behind me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You see it? 6, 7, and 8. That last bed over there. 8 raised beds. And all around, all those sweet peas. And all around there. Look at all these beautiful sweet peas. It smells so good. Pretty colorful ones. Pink and purple. Look how pretty these are. Yep. This where I was. I know this video is probably a little weird because I'm showing you, I'm trying to talk, and it's raining and all at the same time. Trying to get all these sweet peas to climb the trellis. So let me go in my car. Now, excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry, I gotta blow my nose. Sorry, this video is so weird, but and I look tired, which I am tired. Not really. I mean, you know, I'm just y'all, I have to tell these people today, they don't know that tomorrow is my last day. There's nothing really that needs to be done. Tomorrow I'm probably just gonna come and take more pictures and, you know, work that I've done. And but like, I'm the only volunteer that is really consistently working on this garden. There's another volunteer that helps, the senior, and the lady who works here, she helps, but not really. She more so wanted to learn the compost, and she did. And so, you know, she works here, so she has to work. You know, it was like my garden for a whole year. Not the whole year, but you know, I would say, let me see, I really started going heavy with it. It started in April. So April is the like 1 year anniversary. But I really started like the end of April, the beginning of May. So May, June, July, August, September. So 5 months. So for 7 months, really 7 months, I worked this garden. Pretty much on my own, learning and going by, you know, learning, you know, I had help in terms of people to ask this and ask that to. The lady who revitalized it, because the lady who revitalized it, she did that, and then she left September 1st. So she started it, got it back up, put new soil and everything in it in April. And then May is when people started. May is, I think, when we started sowing things in the soil. And so May, June, July, August. So she was there and she was present for 4 months. So I prayed, I asked the Lord, you know, Lord, please, which I often do, you know, Lord, please help me to just guide me, and remove anything out of my life that's a distraction, that or if it's time for something to end it, cause me to be annoyed by it, to know, like, show me, give me a sign or something to know that a particular thing excuse me, is over, or it's time to move on from it, or whatever. And the next thing I knew, I think it was like the next week, the next thing I knew, I saw, when I was scrolling on YouTube, I saw literally in all caps, stop volunteering. And so I'm like, it just hit me like a ton of bricks, when I saw it. Stop volunteering in all caps. And that's the only part I saw. So the video was actually, it was a video from someone who I watch, and it was more to it. Stop volunteering, blah, 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 blah. But all I saw when I scrolled was stop volunteering in all caps. And I was like, dag. And I asked the Lord, I was like, because the only thing that I'm volunteering for is my only volunteer thing. There's something else that I volunteer, but I haven't volunteered in a while. And this location is just so close to where I park, so it's just so easy to swing on around here and work and volunteer here. But the other place that I volunteer at is a little further, so it's more, it's just further. So I don't volunteer there as much, really. I haven't volunteered there in a long while. Sorry, y'all, I'm like seeing stuff on my shoes, my sandals, from being in there. So anyway, so I see that and I'm like, oh my goodness, stop volunteering. I'm like, Lord, is this the sign here? Or is this what you're telling me, And he began to just reveal that he told me a few things. And I don't need to share, like every little detail, but basically he confirmed it. Yes. But he also confirmed, that make April the 1st my last day. April the 1st, my last day. And he told me some things about it, which is true. Some things that he just revealed some things that that I knew, could have been, that I could have done differently, as far as just as far as my finances go, with the garden, and buying things for it, and it's not mine, stuff like that, basically. So I struggle with this because I've been working with this garden for the whole past year, and I've been here every other day. Like, only time that I hadn't been here the most was during the Christmas holiday and New Year's. But other than that, you're seeing, I'm here, and that's it. And I'm doing Instacart, and, that's it. And so it just, when I saw that stop volunteering, I was like, dag, like, I gotta stop volunteering. I gotta stop volunteering at the Salvation Army Door of Hope Garden. And I'm kind of relieved, to be honest, because I, you know, when I first started, it was like, basically, in a nutshell, now it's like more work, because, I mean, it's just more work, period. It seems like work is what I'm trying to say. It seems more like work, like I'm coming here and working and not making any money from it. But, you know, from it, there are, you know, I got approved for the Master Gardener. It's like God saw me working on this and really focused on this and loving it. And now I'm literally also in this Master Gardener program. I'm halfway through my, which I need to do some updates on things, different things that I'm learning for you guys. But I'm halfway through my Master Gardener. I graduate, I think, in either June or July. And so I'm halfway through that and still doing this. So it's like, I don't know, it kind of makes sense, you know, like I'm about to become a Master Gardener, and then after that, after becoming a Master Gardener, I will have to volunteer, because there are certain volunteer hours that are required. So at that time, it will make more sense, because it's just a requirement. But now, you know, stopping, it's like, okay, I could take a break, because I actually need a break. Even though I'm volunteering, it's still, you know, again, it still felt like work. And sometimes, you know, gardening, for all y'all saw, that's why I showed you the beds. Y'all saw it's 8 raised beds and like a half moon of landscaping. That on one side I did succulents, on the other side I did well, you know, one side, the end of it is succulents, and then all flowers. And I try to sow perennials so they can keep coming back and they don't have to worry about it. You know, just make sure to either pull the bulbs or, but who's going to do that? I don't know, you know, and this organization really needs to, it was very clear that there's no more funding for, although they're getting, it's like, it's no more funding, but it might be funding soon or something like that. I don't know. But nobody has presented to me like anything, any kind of stipend or any kind of, you know, little grant or anything. Nothing. So, and I wasn't doing it for any money. I did it because I learned, like, I can garden. I know how to grow food now. And flowers, of course, you know, I love flowers, and I know how to do some things now. And I know drip irrigation. I know how to set that up. And it's just been a wonderful experience. It's been a wonderful experience. And, you know I'm going to grieve about this, but I mean, I feel nervous to tell the lady who works here that tomorrow is my last day, you know, but I want to do what the Lord, I need to be in line with what he's telling me to do, you know. And he spoke to me, you know, that he spoke to me about obeying him in all my ways. Obeying him in all my ways. And that's what I intend to do. Obey him even when it hurts. Like, I gotta stop doing this. I gotta stop doing this. It's such a blessing, that he guides me and that he shows me, okay, this door needs to close and this is why. Or he may not even say why, but he has said why to me for this door being closed and the flower shop. When I was working at the flower shop, he told me to stop that. So I don't know, the things are coming to a halt for me to transition into whatever the next thing is that he tells me to do. But boom, June, July, I'll be a master gardener. I will have volunteered at this garden for 1 whole year. And then I will have that certificate, which is just so awesome. It's such a blessing to end this way. And also, I have a lot of studying to do, like not really, but it's, yeah, like, because I have studying to do for my master gardener. It's not, the exam is not going to be hard because it's actually a take-home exam. And but still, I have that and I've got to focus on that. So all the energy that I'm putting in coming here and doing this and that, and it's like the seniors, I created a program with the seniors called a plant parenting program, where, because the seniors, a lot of them, they've had gardens, they're done with their gardening and stuff, but they can do little things, and they also can't do anything physical because, they're older and a little bit more frail. So I said, well, what can they do? So I think that what's easy and what's so helpful and what keeps a garden going is seedlings. You need to, those seedlings that you buy from Home Depot and wherever you're getting them from, for $3 or $4 or sometimes more. Those seedlings, if we have the seeds, why not from the comfort of your own home have the seniors, really, and anyone on the campus who wanted to, but because the garden is for primarily the audience is the seniors, have them start seedlings at home. All they have to do. So what I did was I created these bags, these packets that had soil. It had the trays, the little sectional trays, soil trays, labels, and seeds. And some of them got to pick their seeds that they wanted. And of course I went by, the current season, what they need to start growing now, what's in season to grow now. Lettuce, squash, carrots, beets. I mean, they have a number of different things that they're basil. They have a number of different things, bunching onions, leeks, butternut squash, and then soon melons and so forth. That's the only thing that I'm like, oh my gosh, I really wanted to sow some melons here. But I also have an update. I have an update regarding me and gardening, because it's actually not that God had took me out of this completely. But on the next video, I'll share the update. There's 2 parts to this. Ending here, but there's another part, which I'll share on the next video. So anyway, I started that program, the plant parenting program, so the seniors can, from the comfort of their home, create these seedlings, and when they have them ready, when they have grown up, they bring them back and they give them to the gardener, which is going to have to probably be the other lady. And they sow, you just transplant them, put them right in the soil, and boom, they'll start seeing their what they grew. They'll start seeing it grow. And whatever is, if there's, which I'm sure there's going to be rooms in the beds, but if there's no room in the bed, or we have too much of this or whatever, whoever's here will have to just sit them on the table and continue to water them and let them grow. And then you'll have a number of seedlings ready to go and be transplanted into the larger beds. And just keep that process going. Keep them, it's like a machine. Keep growing seedlings. It's like they're like micro farms, right in their home. They have their little farm, and it consists of 3 trays, 3 to 5 trays or whatever, of whatever seedlings that they are creating, and they bring them in, and boom. So that program was created. I created that so that they can participate in their garden, because whoever came up with the idea that it would be for seniors, it's a good idea, but are they really interested? I don't know. What I did in terms of harvesting is, which I'll show some pictures of that, is I would harvest whatever's ready and take it and put it in their building on 2 big trays, or however many trays. Take it and put it in their building, and put it right on their table where they have lunch. And so they get their harvest that way. Or some of them come over and ask me to cut flowers for them, and this, that, and whatever, while I'm working. So that's it. That has been the process. And this process is going to end tomorrow. Yep. More time in my word, more time for the Lord, more time getting direction, more time working on my channel, more time for other things that are more important. But one thing I got out of this is I know how to garden. And I will be getting a Master Gardener certificate. And that is awesome. So, 7 months. I lived here on this campus. And 7 months of me working this garden by myself. And I say by myself, because it really has been. Even though the other lady, the other senior, she helps when she can. But as far as like putting in the actual work and keeping it going and doing all the things that the other lady who started it was doing for the first 3 months that she started this, yeah, I have kept this garden going. And she said it herself, and they all know that. And it has been great. So I just wanted to share that. Let y'all know what's up. What's up on this aspect of my life. God is good, and he loves us, and he wants to guide us. And if we listen to him, and he will guide us because he loves us. He will show us, he'll show us the way. He will show us the way. He will close doors that need to be closed and open doors that need to be open. Thank you, Jesus. I'm so happy for my open doors that are ready for me. One closed door, other doors open. Thank you, Jesus. I love y'all. Thank you for watching. 30-minute video. This was a long one, but it was a good story time update. Let y'all know what's going on. All right, take care. Subscribe if you are new watching this. And I will still be continuing to talk about garden related things. So watch out for the next video, because I have big news for the next video. All right. Take care. Have a good day, y'all. Love you. Bye.